podcasts, we're like quite a bit intellectual. We discuss some maybe important things going on. By episode
And now
9, we're having a fucking breakdown.
Welcome to the Collective Podcast, everyone. It's me, far more enthusiastic than normal, and Rohan. How are you, Rohan?
I'm pretty good.
It's Tuesday.
You say far more enthusiastic than normal, but I mean...
But that sounded more enthusiastic than normal, didn't it?
I mean...
I thought it did. I felt more enthusiastic than normal.
Well, that is something new, isn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't happen very often.
Well, what have we got to talk about this week?
Okay, so do you want to start off with your topics, or do you want to start off with my topics?
Well, you say topics, plural for me. I have one topic, and that was the Mars rover Perseverance landing. And that's about it. Congratulations to NASA. It's in search of ancient life, or some forms of life. Well done. It must be fucking hard work to land a rover on a different planet.
Rohan, quick question. Have you ever seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
No.
Okay, then there goes an entire conversation that could have linked into this.
I'll nip that one right in the bud. No, I haven't watched it.
You should. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of things that I should do, but I'm not fucking doing them.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Right,
okay, so you got anything else, Rohan, or is that it? Is that your 1 minute 50 seconds of just brilliantness?
I mean, sometimes less is more, innit? So yeah, that's me done.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
That's me.
Okay,
yeah,
that's it.
That's my topic.
Thank you everyone for joining the podcast. That's it for today.
Oh dear.
Okay, yeah, no. So I have got a couple things.
Hang on. I do have one more bit of news.
He's got something.
I got one more bit of news, and it's literally only relevant to me, but I feel like sharing it. I got accepted into a university. There you go. There's my news done. 2:33.
Oh shit! What university?
University of West England in Bristol.
Oh shit!
Yeah, boy. Okay. Anyway, sorry, you were saying about.
Wait. Oh, we gotta delve into this. What are you doing, my guy? What are you doing?
I'm doing business and management.
Nice.
Yeah, that's about as interesting as you let off it to be. Just nice.
Yeah. Business and all that never really interested me. Never really gained my attention in school.
Well, it's fun. It's good fun. So it's the only A-level subject that I was successful in. So it's good fun.
No, well, I've been accepted to I think 4 out of my 5 choices.
Oh, I've only been so far. I've been accepted into 1 of my 5. 3 of them have denied me, and the other one still hasn't processed me. So that's always
What's
good.
the one? Was Bristol one you really wanted to get into, or
that was my first choice, because the other ones were I was never going to get into them, but stranger things have happened. Because I had York, Leeds, and Nottingham Trent. I'm surprised I didn't get into Nottingham Trent actually. I'm surprised I didn't get into Nottingham Trent. That's kind of hurtful. But
shit, no. If we both had, I think Leeds was one I got rejected from. What a bunch of cunts.
Leeds is a ridiculous uni though. So,
fuck Leeds.
Yeah. Fuck alright. Anyway, that's my 4 minutes.
If you're from Leeds, we don't like you. There we go.
That's not very nice. Leeds is a very nice city, and don't listen to him. He's racist. Anyway, on to your topics.
Wait, hold. Disclaimer: I'm not racist. Far from it. Very far from it. I like to think.
Oh dear. Anyway,
I only believe in segregation.
Jesus Christ. Okay. No, he doesn't.
No,
get on with your topics.
I don't believe. Okay, so it's my birthday in 2 days. Well, technically a day and 7 minutes, since we're recording this at 7 to 12. But.
Well.
So yeah, I'll be 19. 19 years old. 19 miserable years in this miserable planet.
It's not that miserable.
Yeah, you have a point
It's
there.
quite miserable, but not that bad.
You know, we do live in England. There's far,
We
far
could be
better
born
countries
in
to be
worse
born
places.
into.
There's a lot worse countries to be born into, trust me.
Statistically, we have a higher chance of being born into China, so
Thank
I guess
God we were
it could be
born
worse.
white males.
You're not wrong though.
I'm not, which is a sad fact. I'm not celebrating it. It's a horrible thing that white males just get treated better in society, but it's a sad fact that we were both born white males. We've both got a bit less chances because our names are unique.
Yeah, I'm Irish and you're Danish.
But I mean, my first name isn't anything.
Isn't it? I swear Rohan's Danish.
No, Rohan is actually Sanskrit, which is Indian.
Yeah.
Or, as my dad would say, it's from Lord of the Rings, which is a fun thing to be named after.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That place. To be fair, Rohan is probably my fucking favourite place in Lord of the Rings. Out of all the places, it just seemed like a pretty nice place, honestly. Like, apply Middle Ages to it.
Hang on. You've got topics to talk about. Let's not go off on a tangent.
Oh, okay. I love talking about movies.
So do I, but if we've actually got a few planned topics, let's discuss them, shall we?
Okay, so Star Wars.
Oh, fuck me. Another one.
9 episodes in a row.
Another one.
No, it's not Star Wars. But we will find a way to, shoehead Star Wars into this somehow.
It's shoehorn.
Yeah,
I'm saying shoehorn, not shoehead.
Shoehorn. Yeah, sorry, I know.
No, but
I did a fucky-wucky.
You will.
I did a fucky-wucky.
I think we've spoken enough about Star Wars, not just on the podcast, but in our free time as well. So,
to be fair, I think we in combination of our lives, I think we managed to cover the entire lore of Star Wars, EU legends and base.
We're talking about it again. No, back to your topics. We're going off on another tangent. Go back to your topics.
So for those who have NVIDIA products, they don't like you.
Oh.
Yeah, essentially.
Jesus.
Well, they don't like the world. Basically, for those who do crypto mining or just any sort of mining with GPUs in general, mainly crypto, since I think it's the only thing you can use them for when it comes to mining. Basically, what NVIDIA is doing is they're making a separate batch of graphics cards. You have GeForce, which is going to be we have GeForce, just your regular graphics card. And then you have GeForce CMP. Now, CMP is made to mine. I'm actually on the page, and it's called GeForce is made for gaming. CMP is made to mine. Now, what they're doing is limiting the hash rate of the GeForce RTX 3060 GPU around 50 to 60%. And it's apparently unhackable, which, with NVIDIA, nothing's ever unhackable. For example, I wouldn't exactly call this hacking, but me and Rohan use RTX voice. We're currently using it right now on 10 series cards, which is RTX voices. We know RTX.
Cool.
So unhackable is never NVIDIA's strongest suit, and basically they're trying to make GeForce the regular GeForce RTX cards less desirable to miners. And more desirable to, miners. Well, to gamers, and then, vice versa. Except, for those of you who don't know, there's a whole silicon decrease in the world that car manufacturers. I'm getting a lot of this from Linus Tech Tips and from the actual site here. So, I might fuck some shit up here.
And I have no idea what you're talking about.
Basically,
I get it now.
What NVIDIA is doing.
I was joking.
Okay. What NVIDIA is doing is they want people to buy their newer products like long term into the future. So say if you get an RTX 3060 and you want to mine on it, you can't. So you can't just throw it away, put it into a mining rig. You'd have to buy a new one, or if you're a miner, you can't just sell that card because then that card essentially becomes useless. And with silicon being like the shit that goes into the GPUs and any computer basically, you can't actually resell those. Now that creates a lot of e-waste, and e-waste is just a bunch of just fucking technology which gets wasted away. Essentially, it's all really bad. It's fucking pointless, and Nvidia shouldn't do it because CMP lacks display outputs, but it enables airflow. So just have basically CMP bad.
Okay.
Rant over.
Are any of your other topics a bit more doom and gloom than Nvidia are gonna kill our world?
Did I say it was my birthday?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Oh yeah, I did. 19 years in this miserable world.
Yeah, we've gone over that. The tangents, Jesus Christ. We are like fucking dogs. Our attention span is shit. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, I mean, well, it doesn't sound like a good idea, what Nvidia are doing. It seems like just like a scheme to make more money, as it is. Which is obviously what all companies try to do. They try to make ways so that they can make more money.
Yeah, but this one's really milking it. Like, this is it's splitting something you can do on one thing very specifically into the other thing because
again, it's money
they can. It's money. It's money making.
The way they'll probably market
long
it
term,
is,
you're losing.
Is on this new mining card. You'll be able to mine more efficiently. That's probably the way they'll market it. Wouldn't be surprised.
To be fair, as long as there are people out there that are good enough with code, there'll be a way around it. Like, people will find a way because no one's gonna buy a mining card that they can't just throw out in the future, or unless they know they'll make profit on, which a lot of people do. But that's like, these are people who have warehouses of like RTX cards lined up, fueled away 24/7, 65 days of the year, all year round. You'll make money off it, since I think a lot of people who have that make like, I think it's like around, it's like more or less an American thing, since in the UK fucking electricity prices are insane for some reason. I think they pay like something like $4 fucking for this shit, and then they make like
why?
80.
In America, power is shit. Have you seen what's going on in Texas?
Yeah, well, oh, fuck, I just spilt shit on myself. Yeah, no, apparently it's somewhat back to normal now. So, like,
I don't know or care, if I'm going to be honest. Because we did talk about it last week as well. What a fucking horrifically negative so far we've had.
Yeah.
Anyway, other topics, what do you have?
What do I have? Daft Punk has quit after 28 years.
Daft Punk have stopped making music, which is
which is.
I mean, it's pretty intense actually. They've been doing it for 28 years. They've been relatively popular for almost that entire time, which is wild that they're actually quitting now. But I mean, if your heart's not in it anymore, your heart's not in it anymore. So I guess it's probably could be considered a good thing that they're stopping, because if they just continued to make music not wanting to make it, then it'd probably be shit, as a lot of things are when you have that situation. But I mean,
like, I think a lot of people who
they've got a lot of support from their fans and from other music fans, so it's interesting to see how a successful group can just is willing to just stop. stop making money. Well, actually, they'll still make money off of like replays and stuff off the radio and whatever, Spotify, but just stop making music in general. Which is, I mean, it's cool. I never really listened to them. I get the appeal, but I'm not really into them. But good for them. They made a decision, quite an important decision with their lives. But it's all good.
You can drag this out any longer?
No, that's it. Anyway, next topic.
Okay, that's it. Okay,
I've got to get my speaking minutes in. Since they're your topics.
Do you follow either Jacob Batalon or Tom Holland on Instagram? Like either one of them?
No.
Well, basically, they both posted onto their Instagram. I think it was either this morning or sometime today.
Let's have a look.
And basically, Tom Holland posted Spider-Man Phone Home, and then Jacob posted Home Wrecker, and now people are just joking about how Zendaya might post something, but I think it's alluding to there being, obviously a third Spider-Man movie, and with WandaVision being a massive thing now. I don't know if you haven't watched it yet, have you?
No.
Okay. Well, with WandaVision being a thing, and with shit absolutely kicking off on their fan theories are coming out that shit, like, it's like giving a baby too much food, and then after you stop, it just throws up a bunch of conspiracy theories, essentially around the show.
What an anecdote.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I'll be looked back on, like, in 1,000 years' time, like, absolute fucking genius.
Yeah, that's what they'll see.
Yeah, that's it. They'll look at this podcast and go, "Hey, that was a pretty good fucking podcast."
Yeah, they only get. Never mind. Anyway, well, I mean, Marvel's not an area I like to talk about much because I frankly don't give a shit. That's
you more of a DC person?
No, I don't give a shit about either of them. If I'm going to be truly honest, they're cool movies, they're popcorn movies, but I don't... Yeah. Maybe a couple of years ago I would have cared about all this in-depth lore and stuff around, but no, now I just couldn't give less of a shit. Like, it's cool, it's cinematic, it's okay written most of the time.
You're gonna hate my next thing then.
No, this is gonna be... fuck me.
Have you seen the Justice League Snyder Cut trailer?
I have seen it.
What did you think of it?
Pretty interesting. Look, I mean, it immediately looks infinitely better than the original Justice League.
Like, I like Joss Whedon, right? He did great in Marvel. But what the fuck did he do to Justice League? Was he sent there to assassinate it? Because I'm sure he must have been.
I don't know.
Because he butchered it, like... He butchered it so fucking hard.
The thing I am glad about it is that Jared Leto is getting a bigger role as the Joker than he did in Suicide Squad.
He is, and I don't...
And his Joker
like, I don't know how I feel about...
well.
It does look more maniacal. Like, it looks like a mixture of... I want to say Heath Ledger's and Joaquin Phoenix's Joker.
I would say why. Jesus.
I think it's the long... Yeah, Jesus is there. Like, there's a lot of Jesus analogies. I want to say analogies, but I don't think that's the correct word. There's like very...
But I mean,
I can't remember... There's a word, and I can't remember what the word is, and it's... Yeah, that's it.
Fucking nice one, mate.
Religious imagery.
I'm happy that Jared Leto gets another run at it, because he was robbed in Suicide Squad. They cut out most of his scenes in Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
And so it didn't really... It wasn't really cut to make him look good. Which is unfortunate, because I actually
his Joker
enjoyed
wasn't
it.
Strong.
I enjoyed it. The look could have done maybe a few less tattoos.
I think
overall it was quite a deeply unsettling sort of character that Jared Leto portrayed.
I think take away because he's very money driven in Suicide Squad, and well, any of the new any Jared Leto stuff just seems very money driven, and I'm not a big fan of that one. Now I don't know if that's because I'm a really big fan of Heath Ledger's one, the everything burns scene from The Dark Knight, which is probably one of my favorite scenes, and it's like top 5 in like whole of cinema, if I'm being honest.
For you,
because it just really shows the character really well. But Jared Leto's, it just seems like your douchey, edgy 14-year-old teenager who just got given a trust fund.
That's how it was cut. We haven't seen the 20 plus minutes of deleted footage that was originally for Jared Leto's Joker.
Do you ever just look at seeing how much talking time, how much they get into the script, how much speaking time they get in a script or a movie, and it's actually surprisingly short. Like Jared Leto's must have been sub 1 minute, at least.
Yeah, again, that's the issue. He had at least 20 minutes of
now I'm not talking about on-screen time, just talking, because he was on screen a bit, but just no.
There wasn't much talking. No.
There wasn't much talking in Suicide Squad altogether. It was just lots of action.
Which is not how you make a DC film, in my opinion.
No, DC films, I think, need to be slow, but still somewhat interesting.
Which is why I'm kind of excited for the new Batman film with Robert Pattinson.
I am. I was a bit skeptical because it's Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson's a good actor.
He's a good actor, but when I think of Batman, I don't think of him.
Because the only thing you've seen him in is Twilight. I can guarantee.
Twilight,
exactly. He's been in a lot of other. He was in Tenet. He was good in Tenet. He was in a Netflix film called The King, which was a really good film. That's one of my favorite films of all time, actually. He plays quite a small role in that, though. He's in a bunch of other stuff as well, not just Twilight. You'll be surprised by the amount of stuff he's in, and he's not.
I think he got the Hayden Christian treatment. He's in one movie, gets popular from that one movie, and then no one really knows him apart from in that one movie. A lot of actors suffer from that, I think.
Yeah, well, after his Twilight, he sort of obviously took a step back and he did. He realised what films he wanted to be in and what kind of actor he wanted to be, and he's just been working to try getting that, and he was doing it well.
Just look at any big franchise.
In Tenet, and then he's going to be the new Batman, which is a pretty big role. The new Batman.
I didn't like Tenet.
Tenet
was just Tenet.
No, there's one N. It's right in the middle. Tenet.
Okay, so I just didn't like the movie.
I did. I enjoyed it.
I get it. It's meant to fuck with your head a little bit, but a lot of it just doesn't make sense.
See, I found a lot of it did make sense. I understood most of the movie, and that's not a slight saying. Oh, look at me, I'm more intelligent than you. But no, I genuinely did understand what was happening. It was very confusing. It did take me a bit to wrap my head entirely around it, but once I did wrap my head around it, I found the movie enjoyable. I wouldn't watch it again. It's sort of one of those movies that you just watch once. But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. That's all I can say. Okay. Nice silence. Oh god. Right. Any other topics you have that aren't?
No. No.
No. Fucking excellent. We've talked through all our topics in 25 minutes. Oh fuck.
I do want to go back on the Joker thing. A lot of people have a lot of different opinions on it, but who do you think is the best Joker in all of media? So TV shows, games, movies, and anything else he's been in.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
You don't know any, do you?
No, I do, but I don't give a shit.
That's fair. Fair enough. I'm trying here. I'm
You really are
trying.
but I am shooting him down. You're just picking the topics
Yeah,
that I frankly
you
don't
just
care.
pulled out your fucking shotgun, got my topic, cocked the shotgun, bang. It's like gone. Yep. Fuck that. Not doing it.
Oh god.
Not happening. It's
Fuck
just not
me.
gonna happen.
Right. Fuck. Oh.
You sound like you're dying there.
Maybe I am. Here's hoping. Anyway. So, we can talk about the UK's COVID restrictions.
Okay.
They're
Here's my take.
they're hoping
21st, not happening.
well, they're hoping to have everything lifted in the 21st of July. Was it or the 21st of June? I can't remember which one. But in April sometime or late March, they're going to be reopening beer gardens in pubs and stuff. So I think it's a maximum of 6 people can meet up and drink at a beer garden, which is shit. But it's better than what we have currently. So
To be fair, if you haven't got many friends like myself, who probably couldn't even get 6 people, it's pretty good.
well, I've got friends, but most of them are at uni. A few remaining here, around, I should say, not here, not in my room, but around the area.
No, I was convinced they were just, in your room, just sitting back, listening to you talk.
That would be fucking creepy.
You had me going there.
I would be going to jail. With the shit I say, fuck me, I'd be going to jail, man. Like, I mean, that's all I can say about that, really. I'm not going to say some of the stuff I say. They're not horribly bigotry or anything. It's just insane. I am criminally insane. I'm not racist.
I don't have an FBI agent right next to me. You want to just say some of those things you say? There's nobody else in my room. You're free to say it.
Well, it's not that I will be saying stuff. It's just the fact that I talk to myself in different accents. So it's more, I'm actually insane than the stuff some of the stuff I say in the accents and some of the accents I do could be considered criminal because I butcher them. Hey, what a joke. Fuck me. Oh my god, I hate my life.
I want to leave.
Don't you fucking leave, mate. I don't even know what accent that was. Fuck me.
No, it sounded like fucking Big Les.
It's fucking Birmingham, innit? Hello, I'm from Birmingham. Oh god. I'm losing it, mate. I'm fucking being stuck inside. I'm losing it.
I must be of the minority who's still enjoying being still inside.
Oh no, I'm still enjoying it, but I am losing my mind.
Oh, I'm just having a blast. I've been rebranding all my stuff. I showed you it before we started the podcast. You said it looked cool.
You've been rebranding. I've been drinking.
I've rebranded twice this year. Cause I just can't find something I like, and I'm hoping I'll stick with this one.
I've been hungover 4 times in the past week. That's how my life's going.
That's 4 more times I wish I was hungover this week. Except I've not been able to.
You don't want to wish.
Packing stuff and moving.
You don't want to wish to be hungover. It's the fucking worst.
Yeah, but see, if you are hungover, then you drank really fucking good the night before. So hey, or you just drank a lot of god awful shit, which is knowing you have a bit of class to you.
Yeah,
I think.
I'm not drinking beer to get drunk. Obviously, I'm drinking gin.
Classy.
Ugh. Usually, my philosophy is if I open a bottle, I finish the bottle in that night.
That's a good philosophy.
No, it's not.
Good philosophy to live.
No, it's
not.
Yeah,
it is.
Not when I'm 18 years old. I don't want to become an alcoholic at this age.
You mean you aren't an alcoholic already?
No, I'm not, because I don't wake up at 7 a.m. wanting a drink. I wake up at 1 p.m. wanting a drink. But I don't until about... it's essentially 6 p.m. on the dot that I start drinking. and then depends
To
how
be fair,
much.
that just sounds like some form of OCD at that point.
Well, no, because
If
I just see it as like the start of the evening, and it's like morally okay, or society sort of views that time it's all right to have a drink. Because everyone's getting home from work, they want to drink at about 6 p.m., 6:30 p.m. So that's why I start.
I would just start drinking. I'd just start drinking any time of the day. I just wouldn't like. I was like, hey, bottle, my mouth.
No, because I like to be productive somewhat, at least some hours of the day.
I can be productive in like any mental state. I don't like. To be fair,
You haven't been
I
high
remember
on
one
ketamine.
time.
It's obvious.
No, I haven't.
You cannot
but
be productive on
what
ket.
the fuck?
You
Did someone
cannot
just
be.
bang it? Like,
Huh? What?
did someone just bang a fucking door in your house or something? I heard like a massive bang.
No, everyone's
Go
asleep.
off. What the fuck?
Are you hearing shit, bruv? Do you need to go hospital?
Maybe I'm not dealing with lockdown as well as I thought I was.
You're fucking
So,
hearing
no-
things.
Like,
Here I am fucking
there's
talking to myself in different accents, and here you are just like, was that a door? What was that? What was that bang?
no, it sounded like, you know those big metal filing cabinets that people have? It sounded like someone just slammed one of those shut.
What, you think I have one of them in my house?
No, I'm not saying you have one of them. I'm just saying you have something that sounds like that when it closes really loudly.
I don't live in a fucking office, mate. I've got none of that shit. I've got wooden desks, that's about it, but you don't get that noise from it. That's the fucking... I don't even know if the podcast heard that noise, but it's not very metallic at all, in fact. You must just be hearing shit, Merv. Bruh, fuck me. You must just be hearing shit, bruv. Jesus Christ, what an invigorating podcast this has been.
It really has. What were we even talking about exactly?
I don't fucking know.
Like, what were we talking about? Oh shit!
Well,
Hold
I'm
on.
talking about COVID restrictions in the UK.
Oh shit! This just in. God of War Ragnarok has been announced. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it has.
That doesn't affect
so if you
me
like
at all.
If you like God of War, like me, but not played it, I recommend playing the first one because it looks really good.
Nice one.
So play it. We were talking about something, and then I went on a tangent about hearing shit.
I just realised
the
the podcasts are going to get typically shorter and shorter, and don't blame us. There is nothing happening of worthy note.
Yeah, it's so fucking.
We chose the worst time to start a podcast.
It's like, yeah, let's start a podcast in the summer. It starts it at like the end of
November,
last year.
December. Nothing is
What
happening.
the fuck is happening?
Nothing.
Like,
there is nothing to talk
somehow.
about. Somehow we managed
We're
to shoehorn in just some random fucking shit every week. Like last podcast, we talked about cloning for like half an hour. How did we talk about cloning? That was
educational.
It was a very interesting topic to talk about, despite both of us not knowing jack shit about cloning.
Can we just point out everything
we got
to do
half
with science
an hour out of it.
Everything to do with science is so much more interesting.
We've been recording for half an hour, and we've gotten through like 5 topics.
See, I don't know if that's impressive or just really bad.
It's just we're not picking the correct topics.
Like we'll get it at some point.
At some point, there will be a structure to these podcasts that actually works very well. A decent structure that will be split up into different types of news or updates or stuff. But currently, you've got to deal with this shit until we sort it out. Ocean's moving.
Yeah.
I'm having a mental breakdown every day.
Dude, you want to talk? You good?
I'm fine.
You sure?
Yes. Yeah, I'm good. Oh,
The voices in your head doing okay?
yeah, they're fine. They're just talking about turkey dinosaurs. Uh, going mental.
Okay. Do you have Disney Plus?
I do have Disney Plus.
Okay, so anyone, this is completely irrelevant to anyone who doesn't have uh Disney Plus. But
Well,
for
that's
those
our
of you who do,
whole, all of our zero audience members currently.
yeah.
I'm
But
joking.
if
We have like 5.
they introduced Star to
Oh, I saw that. It was
the
annoying. I was trying to watch stuff and it just gave me this fucking introduction video. Fucking
yeah.
annoying.
So if you like X-Files, what else? Well, let's see what is on here. Good Morning Vietnam. That's actually a good movie. Okay. They actually have some good stuff on here. Die Hard, Kingsman. They have some actual good movies on here. Borat, if you haven't got Amazon Prime. I know Borat's on Amazon Prime for some obscure reason, but Family Guy, Simpsons, Futurama, all that sort of bullshit.
That might be a good thing. Family Guy. I love a bit of Family Guy.
Oh, it also has American Dad, if you like that.
Oh, that's right. Not
This has all
Family Guy, but
all the animation stuff, really. They also introduced a bunch of new shows to Marvel. I think it was called Gifted, and they've also brought Deadpool 2 as well.
fair enough.
And I think that because Deadpool 2 he's in the MCU now, isn't he?
Yeah,
I think
Fox was bought by Disney, so yeah.
Yeah, so that's all now in there. They've just brought a ton of stuff. There's probably a couple of X-Men, a few X-Men movies in here that weren't in here before.
They were originally part of the Disney Plus thing, because if you went onto the Marvel section of Disney Plus, there was I can't remember, there's something Marvel films, like Origin Marvel films, and it's got the Wolverine films, the X-Men films, all of them.
Yeah, but I think if you do, there are some movies that you do need such as Deadpool 2. You need to go in your settings and change, the age rating from whatever it is to 18 plus, because for some reason you can't even watch Agents of Shield, because it's yes, can't watch it if you're not 14, which I guess makes sense, but
Well, there's violence in there, isn't there?
yeah, they've still not added Spider-Man. That's because Sony's a dick. They're just dicks. Big, uncooperative assholes. Raging hemorrhoids.
Jesus Christ. Is that how we're going to spend the next, 15 minutes of this podcast?
Yeah,
But to be honest, I don't even know if there's 15 minutes in us for this podcast today. I mean, there is literally not much to talk about.
I'm sure
there's a bunch of
we'll get something.
Fucking US politics and stuff going on, which I don't care for anymore. Because it's just all the same.
Britain's lockdown is one of the toughest in the world, according to the Daily Mail.
Fuck. Okay.
I didn't think ours was actually. Oh yeah, I'm looking at it, it's one of the worst. But I'm huh, what?
Well, I mean, America just surpassed 500,000 deaths to COVID, which is 20% of all deaths to COVID are from the US. Which also means
300k in January.
It's not gone well for them. It really hasn't.
Yeah, but one day on 300,000 in January.
Yeah, probably. Which is why I'm saying it. It definitely hasn't gone very well for them at all.
Okay, so hold on. For anyone who is possibly anti-vax listening to this, please calculate the 1% off 500,000. Rohan, that's 50. Is that 50? That's 5,000, isn't it?
Fuck me, you're making me do maths on a fucking Monday night. Oh, I haven't had to do this in 2 years.
Yeah, 10%'s 50,000, 1%'s 5,000.
Yeah.
So
sounds about right.
That's 5,000 people. Actually, that'd be what's the population of America?
Around
Something
300
200
I don't know, actually.
Probably better to use that
No.
number than 500,000.
Pop of USA. Let's see. 331 million. Wait, no, it's just... I'm sorry! No, it's 328. What?
Okay, so 328. Yeah, so 328 million. That's 1%. So it's 328,000. That's
Loving this maths.
30.
Should we become an educational podcast?
No.
Teach maths.
Okay,
Teach
so
maths and
1
English,
plus
the
1
two
is
things
2.
we can't fucking do.
Well, I passed my English language. Barely.
Well, I mean, I passed it as well. Doesn't mean we're fucking capable.
Oh yeah, by no means.
I mean,
Like at all. I'm shit at maths. I'm not shit at maths. I'm actually pretty good at maths. I'm just very bad at maths exams. I can't do exams for my life.
neither
The
can
maths itself,
I hate exams.
I'm good at. I can actually do the maths. I just can't do the fucking exams. Which is why, like, it doesn't, like...
You were working something
all my
out.
knowledge-
We've gone on a tangent again.
Yeah, we have. Fuck.
That's how interesting the hot topics are. We just split the fuck onto something else.
Interesting topics. Okay, 50 podcast ideas you should try.
You're looking at something
Okay.
in the middle of a podcast.
Target specific people or places. Okay, so
Hey,
from now
you
on,
Frenchy bastards.
I was gonna say we can target Afghanistan, but sure. But the US have been doing that for the last how many years?
Allegedly.
Allegedly,
Fucking hell.
but let's be honest. Find films, books you haven't seen, then guess what you think will happen.
I haven't read a
Okay.
book in 12 years.
Okay.
That's not an over-exaggeration. I literally have not read a book in 12 years.
Okay, good books. Okay, so here's a book. I put in good books, and you know what comes up?
The Bible.
No.
50 Shades of Grey.
I fucking wish.
What comes up? Fucking what comes up? Stop giggling and tell me.
Okay. Okay. It's fucking golden. The beautiful poetry of Donald Trump.
Yeah.
In good
The issue
books.
isn't. The issue is not as bigly as people think. So true. Millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions.
I put in good books and I get this shit. Okay, so Rohan, you pretty much described the entire book. We also have the economics student subscription, so yeah.
These aren't. I mean,
Okay, hold
these
on.
are
Here's
good
an
books
actual
for
book.
an actual like.
So
I'll give you a good book.
War and Peace.
My book.
War and Peace. Okay, we're now a book club.
Alright, I want you to read this book. And then next week's episode, we'll discuss it. No, we won't. Fuck that. Jesus Christ.
Okay, you know, I'm gonna assign you a book or a PDF because you can just download the PDFs.
Oshin, all I'm saying is, next week's podcast, mate, we've got a fucking planet.
Oh no, we are, but here's one book, The Art of War.
Right,
Sun
you want me
Tzu.
to read The Art of War?
Yes.
First off, you
The
can
first
lick my
50
nuts.
pages.
You can lick my nuts, right? And then you can surrender, alright? That's my fucking advice to you, in war.
That sounds
Lick
like
my
a war
nuts and
crime,
surrender.
Rohan. Are you sure you want to do that?
I'm sure I want you to lick my nuts, yeah.
Okay, well, on the 50 podcast ideas, we have interview another podcaster. So, Rohan, what's your name?
I fucking knew it! I knew you were just going to turn to me there. And do you know how I knew you were going to turn to me? Because I was going to turn to you.
Fuck, I was gonna turn to you! Holy shit!
Fuck me. This podcast is an absolute... I mean, the title of this podcast can just be Shambles or Breakdown.
Okay, we've done so many things. What are we in? The 9th topic? I'm counting each one of these ideas as a topic.
Our
So,
first couple of
podcasting.
Our first couple of podcasts were like quite a bit intellectual. We discussed some maybe important things going on. By episode
And now
9, we're having a fucking breakdown.
Fucking brainless at this point. Oh, we can interview... For the 5th idea, we can interview a taxi driver.
Also, do you know any taxi drivers?
Actually, yes, he used to drive me to school.
That's creepy.
How is it creepy? It's his fucking job.
No, the fact that you've kept in contact.
Oh no, we've not kept in contact. What makes you think we kept in contact?
Just the way you said it, it's like, yeah, I know a taxi driver. What?
Well, I know a taxi driver. Doesn't mean I still know him.
Right, what's next on the list?
Learn a new hobby or skill.
Well,
speed run all these.
Well, I mean,
okay.
The only hobby I've learned is writing, and that's going about as well as you would think.
Well, for me, it'd be After Effects. So we can move past that one.
Yeah.
Record yourself in different places, describing what you can see.
That's who does that for a podcast?
That's boring.
Where do they get
Focus
those
on
ideas?
your sponsor.
Thank
If
you.
anyone wants to sponsor us, please do.
Thank you to the real McCoys. No, I'm joking. I've just got a packet of McCoy's crisps on my desk. The crisps are available.
Okay. Describing objects / brands for people to guess.
Flame ridged, flame grilled steak. Crisps.
Okay.
Ridge cut.
I will describe an object, and I'll start with the brand name, but you have to specify the actual product.
Okay.
Bad Dragon. Now you could choose any of these answers: horsecock, hentai tentacles, squid tentacles, or man-child.
I'll go with frying pan, thank you, David.
What do you mean, the fucking 90s? Or like early fucking 2000s on UK radio. Here we go, I'm a real
Fuck me. Right, what's the next fucking one?
Okay, so it says carry your recorder around and record everything. I know it says recorder as in like a
recording device.
Yeah.
Imagine. Don't you dare get that fucking recorder out, I swear to God. Ladies and gentlemen, he has an actual recorder musical instrument, and if he gets that out, don't you dare.
Oh, you don't think I won't?
Please don't. We've already spent 50 minutes talking about absolute bollocks. We don't want to scare our audience off now if he fucking even have one. I'd rather shove a bad dragon.
The recorder is an art.
I'd rather shove a bad dragon up my nostril than listen to you play the recorder. Please, no.
Okay, bad news, ladies and gentlemen. It's packed away.
Oh, thank fuck.
But I will bring it out for next time.
Fuck me. Right, what's the next thing? we're
Let
fucking
your sponsor-
acing these topics, man.
Yeah, we're on 11 already. Let your sponsor become involved in the podcast.
We don't have a sponsor.
No.
Next topic.
Alarm Clock Podcast.
What?
Find different noises for different types of people. Horse noises for horse lovers. Motorbike. Oh, okay. So
Don't you
this one's to.
dare play porn.
I was actually gonna go brum 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 for people who like motorbikes. Oh wait, hold on. It says try a different variation in volume. Okay. Come on, bro. What's that? Come on. Come on, right? Make a fucking horse noise or a sheep. A variation volume would be nice. Some real depth to character. Don't worry, we still have.
Woof.
We have 30. Yeah, there we go. Can you make it a bit louder? Incorporating crossbreeds. I like it.
Please move on to the next topic.
Preparation podcast. Preparing a dinner for a dinner party.
Fuck off, no. It's midnight. It's 20 to 1.
We could preparing for university or a marathon.
Fuck that, man.
Or the physical preparation podcast.
Do you really think I'm someone who should be doing... I'll have a heart attack. I'm overweight and I smoke. I will die. Next topic, please.
Stories through the eyes of different characters.
Hi.
So
My
you
name's
see,
Jeff.
Ted Bundy, he thought he was doing the right thing from his perspective. Now, I don't mean to be the devil's advocate, but he was actually doing the world a favor.
That is Oshin's
And I'm not
real
gonna-
views. He does truly believe in that.
It says
He
the
says-
stories through the eyes of different
says-
characters, so you know.
He says he's playing devil's advocate, but no, he truly believes Ted Bundy is Jesus and Ted Bundy is the correct.
Yes, I have a statue of Ted Bundy in my room with candles around him. Ted Bundy actually, the spirit of him actually came out of those candles one night and started tickling my butthole.
What, with the bad
You
dragon?
never believe it, folks. Oh yeah, he brought that from the grave as well. From the creator.
Fucking hell. Next topic. If there is one.
Comedy podcast.
We're not funny. Next topic.
Newspaper review. The BBC is shit. The Daily Mail
reads
is shit.
newspapers anymore. Next topic.
Discuss events or interesting groups.
No, there's none of that happening at the minute. Next topic.
A shop podcast.
I haven't been to the shops in days. I doubt you have. You've been in months. So next.
I actually went the other day, actually.
Fair enough. So did I. Next though.
Traveling podcast.
Yeah, because that's real fucking great, isn't it? We haven't been able to travel for a year and a half now. Next fucking one.
Yeah, see, this list was not. This list wasn't great for COVID. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it fucking wasn't.
Wait, hold on. When did this come out? I want to know when this article came out. Oh, it came out in 2019. Okay. Podcasts that link, but with a twist.
What does that even mean?
Hold on, I got it. We are very similar to Joe Rogan.
Are we now? Fuck me, are we?
because we talk.
We talk
here's the
absolute
twist.
bollocks, that's what.
There's the twist. We talk shit.
Wait, no, that's not a twist, because Joe Rogan also talks bollocks.
Yeah, but we talk way more bollocks, but we're funnier.
Are we now? That's a claim.
It's a bold claim, but I
very
think it's
bold
mostly
claim.
because I just don't like his podcast. He's probably a very nice person. I'm just not a big
Anyway,
fan.
next topic.
Sports podcasts.
What?
Sports podcasts.
We don't play
Do
sports.
podcasting.
We are
Oh,
the
God.
most physically unable people. So, next topic.
Rohan, Here's the list of sports podcasts. No, not the list of them, but things you could do actually. Do a podcasting featuring children commentating on a professional match.
That sounds creepy.
That'd be so
no,
shit.
thanks.
Yeah, it
Not
does
only
sound
would it be
very
shit,
creepy.
it's also rather. Hey kid, do you wanna talk over this football match while I watch?
There's also one for a podcast about unusual sports. For example,
Sword fighting with dicks.
That would be on this list. It's weird enough. Wife carrying, gravy wrestling, or
Gravy
here's a
wrestling
wild
sounds
one,
hot,
everyone.
man.
You be fucking boiling alive in gravy oil.
I literally think it's called down, but okay. I don't think they're.
No,
I
it's
don't think they're fighting
it's scalding hot.
I don't think they're
Scalding
fighting wrestling
hot.
in scalding hot gravy that you would pour
Okay,
over a fucking roast
and
dinner.
extreme ironing.
That's all I've wanted to hear about that. Next fucking topic.
The more we look at this, I think sport podcasts just hate women.
Just fucking hell. It wouldn't surprise me, actually.
Yeah.
Oh.
News summary. The BBC is shit. There we go. 23. The government. Shit. 24. Narrate yourself doing basic tasks.
I am masturbating.
I'm picking up a cup. I'm putting the cup down.
We went for two very
I'm picking
different
up my
things
G
there.
Fuel. I'm opening my G Fuel. I'm drinking my G Fuel. I'm now shutting the fuck up because this is a shitty task.
I have come. So.
Oh. Okay.
Fuck me.
Celebrity podcasts.
I don't give a shit. Next topic.
Narrate from people who don't know what's going on. Us all the time. Top 10 lists. Okay.
At number 7,
top 10
Burger King foot letter.
Okay, on my top 10 list, pizza, cars,
Top 10 list of what? Just
Mercedes,
general things. Just the top 10 things in the world.
microphone, G-Skill RAM, me, my table, my left hand, and my right foot. No, I don't think that's 10, because I wasn't counting them.
Jesus Christ.
Don't worry, bro. I've got 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. We got this. We got 59 minutes last time. We can get.
I needed a drink for half an hour. That's why I'm coughing
Find-
so much. But I'm just
Okay,
fucking riding it out.
Here's a genuinely difficult one. Find people with the same name as each other and interview them. Or like, you know, we could do that for us. Like, do you know anyone named Rohan?
No. No, I do not.
I don't. Well, except you. Do you know anyone with my name?
Except other than you? Yeah, about 4. No, I'm joking. No, I don't.
You could have multiple generations, so you
Oh,
could have your
dear.
fucking granddad on the podcast. He probably wouldn't even know how to speak into the microphone, but, you know.
Oh, dear. Anyway, next topic.
What? Well, we're at number 30.
Number 30.
What's going on in your area?
Fucking
Fuck
nothing. We live in the middle of fucking nowhere. Nothing
These are getting
interesting ever happens.
These are getting progressively worse.
So is my mental state.
Like at the very beginning, like, you know, we had, you know, the alarm clock podcast, and then now we're at group of people discussing things about each other.
That's not a podcast. That's a fucking AA meeting.
Pet podcast.
Woof.
Info for owners like, can I pet your dog?
Woof.
Podcast.
Woof. Blub. Blub.
Those that...
Blood.
Okay, here's a good one. This applies
That's
to
a
everyone right
goldfish.
now. Those that can't get out. Not that they're trapped but stuck inside all day.
What the fuck do we talk about? What?
That's literally just us doing what we're doing now.
Literally talking bollocks for an hour.
Yes. Podcasts about other podcasts. Inception style.
That
Inception
is
styles in brackets,
the
so you know
fucking
it's important.
cringiest fucking thing I've heard.
Do you have a
For
favorite
at least
podcast?
multiple... I don't have... Hours. There you go, hours. This podcast is my favourite podcast.
Okay.
A bit of plug there.
Is it really a plug?
No,
If it
it's
doesn't
not,
really
because
lead
it's
them
on our
anywhere?
channel. You
It
can't
doesn't
plug
really
something
lead anywhere.
that's on our fucking channel. We're recording a podcast and I plug the podcast we're recording.
Well, you do it at the end anyway.
We fucking do.
Like, what?
I'm fucking crying.
Okay.
I'm fucking crying.
Okay. Number 36.
How many of these
Location,
are
location.
there? Hang on, how many?
50.
50. We'll get through all of them and end the podcast.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Right, so 36,
Location.
location. What's that about?
Podcasts that that people follow to different locations like a treasure hunt. That sounds so fucking boring.
We don't move. So, and we don't have any followers.
Interview anyone like randomers on the street.
So, Austin, how was your day today?
We've
We've done that
since we were
joke.
fucking
We've
11.
done that joke already.
Interview people who are the same. What the fuck are these ideas?
These are the people who are the same. What, clones? We talked about cloning last week. Let's not go on about it again.
Ask people if they know how to do certain things. Okay.
Austin,
Rohan,
do you know how to shove a
to-
boot up your ass? Because I do. I can teach you.
Well, the butthole can expand up to 10 inches. I think, no. Bit more. I don't know. I'm not.
Maybe
convinced,
yours
but, like,
can. Mine goes wide.
But your asshole can expand to let a raccoon in. So, yeah, here's a bit of fun trivia for everyone.
I could probably get a house cat
know-
into mine.
You know what? I'm having a feeling these are meant to be done across separate podcasts because fitting all of these ideas into one podcast
Yeah,
would
you know
literally
what?
be fucking impossible.
Yeah. Anyway, next one.
Person answers a question about themselves, then make an episode about their. Then make each episode about their answer. So say if you ask someone 10 questions, they had to make an episode about each one. So if I asked you, what's your favorite masturbatory position, you'd have to do an entire episode on that. An
I'll
entire
fucking show
hour.
you. That's it. I'll just do it. An hour of me just checking off.
Wait, Rohan, is this your confirmation of OnlyFans?
Fuck off.
I'll buy it.
Oh dear.
I'll buy it.
Right,
I'll
what's the
support
next one?
my favorite creators.
What's the next one?
Do household chores and let people guess what you're doing.
Jesus Christ, how fucking tedious. Next one. I mean, they are just getting fucking horrible. As they keep
Record an interview. Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Read it out.
Wait,
Read it out.
Someone did a fucky wucky and record an interview in your apartment building or on the street. So a podcast.
Yeah, that's literally.
What should I do as my podcast topic? Maybe I could record it in my house or on the street. What would we talk about?
Fucking
Just general
creative.
things.
What creative
makes
came up with
sense.
that idea?
Makes sense. Anyway, fuck me. Next one.
Guilty pleasure podcast.
Okay.
I like putting ketamine on the tip of my dick.
Fair enough. Next one.
Technology. That's actually one of the things on here that we've covered today.
Yeah, very minimally, but we have.
That's number 45.
Why is technology
Cover-
number 45? This article was
That's
written
number.
in 2019, and technology is number 45. What? I'm sorry.
Okay, number
That's
46.
fucked me
Well,
up, man.
okay, don't worry, Rohan. We're near the end. We're near the end. I'll do the outro because you just sound like you're dying. 46. Cover live events. No.
Nothing going on.
Number 47.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Number 47. 0 punctuation. Tell a story without stopping. No breaths or anything.
I want to
And
kill
then
myself.
Here's something wild. Switch it up and go in reverse.
Kill myself, I
Whoa.
want to.
Fuck off, Yoda. Kill myself, I must. Fuck, we have to get... This is...
good go after this.
Interview founders and entrepreneurs. So, Rohan, I've recently started my own dildo silicon-based business.
Next one.
Interview me.
Next one.
Do you really want to know?
Go on.
Clueless content.
Clueless content. What the fuck
Yes.
have we just been doing for the past hour? That, exactly. We did it, Oshin. We did a podcast about something, a podcast topic that was written about. We've done it. We've reached the big leagues. And that is where we're going to end the podcast today. Thank you.
That was number 49. That's number 49.
Damn it. Okay, last one.
Okay, so you have to really follow me here, and
Okay.
I'll end it out.
No, I'll end it because I want to.
I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna end it right now.
No.
Bang.
End it with a bang.
Also, there's a podcast called Two Girls, One Podcast. Did you know that?
Right, and on that bombshell,
That's not it. But the last one is ASMR podcast. So thank you for everyone who's watching. Yeah.
right, okay.
Rohan.
That was a shit outro. So I'll do
Follow
Oshin.
it.
Oshin.
ASMR. Fuck it.
This is the worst ASMR I've ever heard. You don't even have the proper microphone for it. Alright. And on that horrific noise...
Thank you for everyone who's watching.
Thank you. If you have watched this episode for this long, I don't know why you would, for one. But thank you.
I thought it was quite funny, honestly.
Well, I mean, I have lost it multiple times during this episode. But thank you for watching.
Yeah.
If you want more of Oshin, head over to twitch.tv/verdict or youtube.com.
And if you want more Rohan, go
TLA.
to Collective.
And if you want more of
Podcasts.
me, I don't know why, but there's an episode every Friday. Should be every Friday
more?
on this channel. And if you see it on Oshin's channel, he's just uploaded it to the wrong channel. And I'll mention it to him. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you have a good one, people.